All right, we're back in business here. I'm just getting things set up. I apologize for the whatever was going on back there. Yeah, wait. There, your mic is live now, Dan. But we are back live. Let me
We're so sorry for the interruption. My goodness.
Okay, here, wait, let me skip that, copy link. And then now, because now if we watch some of your content, Dan, then you're not going to complain when the ads pop up.
Right.
All every 10 seconds.
Does it sound like fire?
Does it smell like fire?
It sound like it. Okay, maybe not. Never mind.
I heard a little bit of it. It sounded like crinkling.
Oh my god, excuse me.
Oh no, what happened?
I just
Shout out to Oh no. Best part of the stream was we couldn't hear or see Brennan.
I'm kidding. Kidding again. Kidding.
All right, let me get us on the main scene here. So now I sent you a link to the stream if you wanted to check it out, Dan.
I can see it.
Okay, well, I'm just making sure.
I'm going to talk about the guy in the car and Manos Hands of Fate for the rest of the night.
No, you can't say those words. You're gonna get banned.
Manos, the Hands of Fate.
Wait, let me refresh my YouTube app because I can't even see the link on my.
You need to refresh.
When I sign into my account here.
Refresh, recharge, restore.
This is crazy. It just keeps jumping up to the. Okay, there we go. That's good. We're back, everybody. I apologize for the confusion. Very rude of YouTube.
Fenster Maker says we should watch The Chemical Lady.
Oh no. Dan was a heavy advocate for watching The Chemical Lady, but I don't know. I mean, I don't have the biggest thing is I don't have TikTok. I don't know the biggest thing is I don't have TikTok. So like I don't know what platform she's on, but I think that's maybe a podcast thing. Chemical Lady reactions. No, Aflad, we can't go there.
Reactions.
Yeah, don't forget to re-like it. Thank you, Juster for man. I hope I pronounced that correctly.
Yeah, I have some her new video. You want to hear it?
Oh no. I am
How does it feel, big bad boy? Fuck me, but my private's bleeding again.
So what you're trying to tell me is that the Chemical Lady has created an OnlyFans?
Fuck me.
Back me. Oh my god. Violet Sky's in here. Hello, Violet. Hope you're having a nice night. I'm sorry that stream 1 went down. I think she is on Instagram, Stone Creek, but I was unprepared for the random takedown, so we're kind of deciding if we want to watch potentially one of Dan's videos and do a live sort of cutting room floor, get some insight. We could watch an alone as well, maybe get a live cutting room floor of that.
Well, that'd be fun.
Whatever.
You pick one when we were in Atlantic City.
Ooh, okay.
Or just pick
maybe we can bounce between a couple of our from our different content here.
Hi, Violet. It's so good to see you, Violet. Violet Sky. She's coming this weekend.
Oh yes, you said she's gonna stay in your room there and stare at the magnets.
Yeah, she's gonna be in the magnet room.
Do the snowball video. I don't think that's on your channel, is it, Dan? The one where you
it's not long enough. We need something. I want to get something with Brennan and I in it.
Yeah.
Oh, Brennan, we watched the prison one. That one we haven't done, have we?
The prison one. Oh yes. Thank you, Hunter, for the donation. I appreciate that, my friend.
He's talking to me. Yes, Hunter, I will be doing that. Absolutely, and thank you.
Shut up, Dan. This is my show, okay? No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, no,
if you go to the main channel, or why don't we watch The Dark Side of Atlantic City first?
Okay, we can watch that, and then
we're in that together, and we can talk about the massage parlors that we went to.
Yeah, I'm trying to think which one was it? No, not this one. This was this one? No. Where was the one for the prison though? I just so I'll know for.
That's on the main channel.
Oh, that's the main channel video. Okay, we'll watch. We'll start off with this one. Maybe we'll do an alone. We'll see.
I built my dream life.
Yeah,
but
AI,
get Dan some money here. Now Dan's excited.
Motion. It's a personal assistant, but not just.
But yeah, we could do while Violet's down there, if you want to do a podcast, if you want me on the podcast,
yes, let's do that.
Happily help out. Again, Violet, I'm so sorry that when Dan and I came down to see you, we were just so dead from this road trip. It was.
Oh my God, Violet! I felt horrible when we went to see her because she came over. She was all fresh and ready. She's like, "Woo, let's take pictures at Burger King."
I finally.
And I'm like ready to fall asleep. I'm like so brain dead.
Sorry, let me get Dan in on here. Sorry, I had my other alternate stream set up.
Yeah,
we were literally like, what was I gonna say? We were in bed like that whole day. We were just so tired because we had been on the road. We'd been filming like up until 3-4 a.m. every single.
Yeah, we were beat, man.
Mm-hmm.
Beat.
Everything's good.
Beat.
And I felt so bad. She came down to just like shoot with us, hang out with us, and
dialed up in her 80s era. Beat. This is Atlantic City. Look at that. Remember that?
Glad you had fun. Yes. We got some of these shots late at night. Was that one? Oh yes, I remember. This is when we got out of. We walked out of that miserable casino.
Yeah. God, Atlantic City is awful. No rundown.
Here I am.
This is when we got pizza.
With Brennan Evangelista.
Thank you, Nancy. Yes, like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it.
I'm so, Brennan, your teeth look so nice.
Thank you. I appreciate that. My top row has always been all right, but my bottom row was for a while I had a lot of crowding there, and went through Invisalign for 18 months to straighten out my bottom row, and I have like a small small metal brace in the back of them.
Yeah.
But you have nice teeth too, Dan.
Too.
Yeah.
Well, mine are fake, so that's why they're so beautiful.
Oh, do you have like? Is it like veneers or whatever they're called?
No, they're real. They're real.
Oh.
So this is crazy. When we were there, this is off the Black Horse Pike.
6 inches of water.
Yeah.
It was just completely flooded. We tried. We wanted to get into this hotel here on the left. Okay, so down this road.
And the craziest part is we came back to that same strip that was flooded like an hour later, and it was all dried up.
And MGM,
like the tides in that area is crazy.
Yeah, it was like a tide thing.
This here, but one of the profilers
gotta rep the boy, Wolfen,
who worked on the eastbound Strangler case.
This is one of the roads. This isn't Black Horse Pike. It's
where the eastbound Strangler brought his victims to kill
the
them.
other one, but
once you're
one
down
of
at
the
the end
police,
of this, nobody could hear you. You know, you're right along this busy.
This was like behind where a motel was demolished, like to the left of this shot.
Yeah, one of the police
they put these
guys, because they still haven't figured out who the strangler was.
That people are just
thought that maybe this was the place where he was taking his victim, just down this road here because of the privacy.
Yeah, and didn't they say they also suspected he was staying at the motel that was like demolished here? It's a very ominous.
Yes. Jesus Christ. No, that motel, Brennan, was over on Black Horse Pike.
Oh.
This is the other side of town, the road that goes in and out from the other side of town.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because the one that you were that you just mentioned is like on the river, right? There's like a river out back.
Well, it's a canal. It's a canal.
Yeah, canal. Sorry.
Yeah.
Because this is on like the lake area there. There's more over there.
Because where we were before with the motel had been, that's where they found those bodies.
Yeah. This was crazy too. This looks like somebody had pillaged like a donation bin, but then like they made like a little den here and like picked through it all.
Yeah, it looked like they were sleeping in there.
Yeah, somebody, like, you could tell there was like you see it in the film, but there's like impressions where people were like laying down, either hooking up or bunking down for the night. Who knows?
What's that card?
I was very worried that we were gonna like step on those clothes and you'd feel like something stiff.
It says, God, it's an EBT card.
Yeah.
It looks like somebody laid down in there. Like, look at how the
like see that the impression there. That's no animal. It's way too big to be an animal. That's
definitely not an animal. Wait, shine the light in here so I can see.
But then again, it like I don't think it couldn't be like a dead body because there would have been police tape or something at least. Getting it off.
Jesus, I hope we don't find a corpse.
That's what she said.
Forget an encampment. I mean,
there's a tarp here.
Yeah, like
it was probably a camp at one time.
Yeah,
there was so much junk down here that like it just I don't know. Like you said,
this had been a camp at some point.
Yeah, but you think they'd take like their tarps and stuff with them, you know?
Probably what happened is the city, the police went back there and they broke it up and then just tore everything down.
Oh, they like raided it.
Oh, the plunger. Yeah.
So they didn't really have time to grab all their stuff. Yeah, that makes a bit more sense. Oh, some more money for Dan. Call of the Dragons.
We'll actually watch the whole commercial, please.
Yeah?
Should we open this?
That was a quick commercial. Wow.
I got it. There's nothing in there. Anyway. What a fun trip this was.
Oh my God, we did so much. And that, I think this same night was when we went to Viola's, the Italian place. That place was fucking crazy. It was like a house, family home that was converted into like the best Italian restaurant.
Oh my God. Yeah, what's Brandon, we can go back.
Yes. Dan and I were actually just talking before the stream about we want to do something in the
it's just like a white
what's
Pine Barren.
Yeah, in the Pine Barrens out there.
But this is another like somebody. This isn't an animal. A
So
game trail
much.
would be like
back.
a
No, it's
lot
people.
lower. This is all.
Hopefully next month we'll just let's just go to Atlantic City and have dinner the first night.
Yes.
We'll just call and we'll make a reservation and we'll go.
Street light too.
Yes, that.
So, this is crazy.
What was it? The banana cream pie at the end of
yes.
dinner.
Yeah, right.
Are just right. Yeah, so it's so fucking good.
In front of us.
Fucking unbelievable. The pasta, the chicken parm, and the banana cream pie. That's what we had, and everything was a hit. It was just.
And I'm buying dinner this time because I really think that I think I owe you like $100.
Oh yeah, I don't think we ever settled that.
Yeah. Well, I can give you dinner or oral.
Oh, there's one or two payments.
Yes. Not dinner and oral, just one or the other, please.
You can pay me an exposure.
I'll give you some exposure.
Oh my God. You have one or two options: cash or oral. We don't do credit.
Oh man.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah, this was all marshy and fucked up back here.
Horrible. It stunk.
Yeah.
Better.
It smelled like, I don't know if you ever get like mud puppies that wash up on like the lakefront. They just like, they're like essentially these big sausage looking fish, and they get dried up and reek of like stinking corpses.
Oh, Vinny says that ride was epic on the trash can last week. Dan, I was live streaming and I got down.
Wow.
I was surprised that this room was real nice.
Yeah, honestly, it wasn't terrible.
Entire bathroom.
Like,
nice.
I mean, obviously,
The shower.
didn't change out is the fan.
obviously it's a very budget option, but for the budget option, it was cleanly. I don't think there was no bugs.
Was cleanly.
I don't know.
It was cleanly.
It was very, very cleanly, very nice. Yeah, exactly, Marie. Very luxury.
This room was less than $100. So.
Yeah, and it was a nice like green room for us to like between shots just kind of chill.
Didn't we fall asleep at one point?
Yes, we had a nap here before we went back out.
Yeah, we both laid down and just fell asleep.
Well, we were like, we want to get something on the street because we're like, we'll people watch, we'll record, like if we see anyone coming down, we'll bring them up, talk to them and stuff.
Yeah, right.
We both fell asleep, and I'm pretty sure we woke up through like a fire truck or something. Some siren woke us up. But it's because when we went to go get pizza the one night that was like maybe a block or two down from here, every fucking creature and gremlin in the world came out to talk to us and like solicit us.
Oh god.
And
that's the thing with Atlantic City. Like, if you're there, oh, here we go. This is our first.
Oh my god.
Parlor. Welcome.
I was so fucking scared going into the first one. Like, I was fine when I was with you, but the second in this video, the lady tries to split us up into, like, separate rooms, I'm like, oh my fucking god. I'm like, Dan, please. Dan, this is going too far. And, of course, I wish you showed, like, images that these places advertise of the women. Like, they have, like, these, like beautiful, skinny...
Right, like, young, like, 21, 22-year-old girls, and you get there, and it's, like, women who are well into their 60s.
Yeah. And... look at the room. It looks like you got like a nice like dog bed there.
She's like, you come with me, motherfucker.
Yeah, she has no fucking idea what's going on. Why I'm trying to walk into the room with Dan.
Yeah, bring girl here.
The shameless plug.
I love to pay the Patreon fucking.
Right in the massage parlor.
Yeah,
no shame at all.
Want to see more ads? You're in a massage parlor. It's like a porn ad.
Hello.
Want to see more?
Oh, these poor women. Look what they're wearing. I mean, how can you even call this a massage parlor? It's a brothel.
Yeah.
The one lady had like really bad plastic surgery.
They both did, Dan.
Yeah, they both had like really bad.
1 hour, $70.
I feel bad because like you got to think like for some of these places at least, there's got to be some human trafficking going on. Like
I don't know though, man. I mean, human trafficking is usually they traffic like young girls. These are old women who seem to be. I mean, older women who.
You take credit cards, right?
Dan,
you don't take credit cards.
They've been in a lot of traffic, Dan. They've been stuck in traffic for a while.
Do you have ATM? Where's the closest ATM?
Like I don't know. It's
time was it when we were there? It was like 4 in the morning or something.
Yes. The earliest we went to any of these places was like 3 a.m. Like
casino right here.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, because this is the ATM. This was our escape. We always said we didn't have cash because they never want to take credit card.
They're probably just used to running.
See, I'm like shook to my core from that.
Brennan's like, I don't like this.
Standing there looking like, you know, oh,
I want to go back to Canada.
Over before we decide.
Well, no, after we did the first one, I still was like, definitely had the shock look on my face. But like, I was like, okay, I can do more, but I'm still shook.
I just walked into the room with you because I wanted to see what she would say.
The 1,000-yard stare. That's exactly it.
They got really confused.
Yeah. I was trying my best. Hello, Falcora.
Hey, no. Okay, they didn't know we were filming.
No. I do get PTSD, Amanda. That's right.
I was wearing spy glasses.
Yeah, he's actually wearing them right now. You can't even tell.
Yeah, I'm filming the film. I'm filming this.
Yeah. And you get there, and the women are.
But oh my
god, the spy glasses I have are pretty good. I mean, you would never know that they're a camera.
No.
I can't believe we went to.
How are you?
We went to like 4 of them, and then the worst one of them all is the one that you sent me into by myself. You're like, you have to go, you have to see this.
That was the worst place I've ever seen in my life.
It looked like it was like
came right out and was like $250, and I said $250. She's like, yeah, it's a table, shower, massage, and boom boom.
When I went up, I swear to God, I like walked past it because it was like
200.
Like so it's like a rundown apartment, and then like you walk up the second flight of stairs because it says spa on second floor. So you walk up the first flight of stairs, and then I was walking to go up to the second flight of stairs to go up to the third floor because like there wasn't anything that looked like a massage parlor. It was just a pink, like solid metal door that had like a iron grate over the window.
Yeah.
And then I just heard like a voice from behind the door say, "Hello, massage," and I was like, "Oh, this is the fucking place." Like it looked like it was like a speakeasy or something.
Where is it?
I'm glad that we did this,
Across the
but
street?
I wouldn't do this again.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, I mean, it was I feel like it would get stale quick.
Oh, absolutely. I just wanted to show people.
look at this thing.
Oh my God.
The adult bookstores, on the other hand, this is like, everyone is kind of different.
You can see it on the stained glass.
Or at least has a different charm to it.
Blacklight, you can see everything.
This place was really depressing. And there was, you don't see it on camera, but there's like 3 guys that are just like standing in that like dark room at the far end, just staring off into the void, like waiting for a hookup. And I was just like, they were kind of like eyeing it. They kept walking over to us, walking around, like just like staring at the ground. It was.
This was not that place.
Oh,
that was. I know how. See how it all runs together.
I love the stripper pole.
yeah.
That was in Atlantic City. That place was like in Pennsylvania, I think.
Oh, yes.
No. That place was in Jersey. But you remember we went to that fabulous restaurant, that Italian restaurant? We ate there before we went to the jerky place. Remember
Yeah.
that lady was on us and the food was like fucking amazing.
Yeah, I remember that.
Like a black light for that one.
Look at this thing.
Look at all the fucking
imagine
cups.
the axe?
They need to throw. That's not even a full chair anymore. That's like that cannot be a comfortable or good seat. Don't even want to know how those stains got there.
Oh no.
Like that's like a fire. That's like OG Mudbone level fucking.
Oh,
It's
jeez.
so embarrassing. My sister, I can't believe she's back and doing films again.
Rob, if you swap that chair, it's gonna break
God, I
the
said that
scanner.
was my sister in the movie.
A disgrace to our
Yeah.
families. Wait, what is that?
So this looks like spray paint, but this looks like turd.
Yeah, why don't you get your
God.
finger a little closer to it?
Hey, Brendan, like,
Just
this looks like
scratch it and sniff.
you see. Let's scratch it off of there.
Yeah. Funny enough, Amanda, we did bring a black light to some of these places. I'm sure. I think in this video there is some black light footage.
I think so.
This was.
Oh no.
That was the meanest fucking thing you ever done to me, Dan. Oh, we're inspecting all the cum and shit and all this stuff on, and I have exposed skin that rubs off on the couch. The worst part is that couch is so fucking old and worn that there was no cushion, and the fucking like the seat, the wooden frame of the couch went right up my fucking ass.
Oh no.
And like pinched my ass bone.
Like that dude at the porn theater in Philly.
Coffee
Isn't that nice?
Gouging you.
Wait, what?
For any extra.
Remember the guy at the porn theater put his finger in your butt?
Oh my god.
Can't believe it.
He fucking like I was like violated. I was in there for 3 seconds, and instantly we're in this like narrow hallway, and this guy comes out of the dark past Dan, past me, and as he's walking past me, he like fucking reaches his hands over the clothing, but like down and just fucking grabs my ass. And I remember I jumped up and like ran behind it. I was like, oh my god. And fucking, I was like, Dan, he full on fucking. Oh, and then he wandered off into the darkness, and then like wandered back out.
Where's this going?
And we're just gonna.
Oh yeah, this is when we were sleeping
bed
here.
is so nice.
It's actually really comfortable.
I cannot fucking believe it.
They have like a padded extra.
Hey, Bren, maybe on the trip we should stay in
It's nice.
towards the end of the video.
Staying like
Brennan.
shit.
Brennan, maybe we should. What is that noise?
I don't know. I'm not playing anything. Is it in your apartment?
Oh, I know what it is. Hold on. There. I have to plug into.
Oh, is it with your audio equipment?
Well, my iPad is dying, so I have to plug that into. If I plug it into the plug, it puts a static noise on my shit.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Brett, maybe we should stay at like. Oh, why don't we do some stay at some dirty places?
Like you want to stay at some shitty motels?
Yeah.
I could get behind if it's like a fun like the jungle room. I didn't mind sleeping in there because it was like cool, but like if the place has fucking cockroaches and bed bugs,
Oh,
I don't know if I
no.
want to.
It can't have. It can't. One or two roaches is fine, but no bed bugs. We can't do bed bugs.
One or two roaches. The thing is, where you see one roach, there's 100 more in the walls. That's
Because the thing is, it'd be fun to do that. Because my original concept for Dirty Room was, right?
what.
The original concept was that it was just going to be Will and I, and we were going to check into a motel and sleep there.
Oh, and actually like rate the experience of spending the night.
And rate the experience of staying there. And we ended up not doing it that way, but
Fuck.
I'm all for
I'm
switching hotels every night and staying at sort of these like out of the way, quiet,
yeah, because some of them might actually be might actually be decent. I don't know, but I feel like I'd want to buy clothes at like Walmart or something, and then if we find a fuck ton of bugs and we actually end up sleeping there, we fucking have to burn the clothes.
Oh God, we should bring something like a stool or something that we can put our stuff on.
Yeah, like we'd have to bring something to keep
to
our
elevate everything up.
Because if we're spending like a long amount of time in there, we want to make sure that we don't get like roach eggs or anything.
I think we should do this. I think it would be fun.
We're cooking here. I think the audience is resonating.
We're always staying at like the fucking Hampton Inns or the Hiltons and fancy. Let's do like not fancy.
Yeah, we could do. Well, we gotta think of a good title for it. Disaster night or something. I don't know.
That's certainly. No, I'm just saying on a trip because I would like to film a video like every day, and then we just stay at one of these like some of these rundown. Oh my God, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I'm down. Scott DeFoe says slumming it.
Slum it, exactly.
And then we could pull people, because what a concept that I always thought would be interesting is if we went to like a motel and we did like a podcast in the motel room, because I know for one episode you pulled a couple people in and just like talked to them.
Yeah, I was drunk as fuck, and like remember the lady came in and was talking about how she murdered her pimp.
Yeah, I wasn't there for that, but I did listen to that episode.
I mean, I was like, damn, honey, she's really opening up. But yeah, she like murdered her pimp or some guy that tried to rape her or something. She murdered him.
There were the other two ladies that were like on crack, I remember, and they left like their iPhone or iPad or something in the room.
That was in
recording.
That was in East Cleveland. Remember the episode we shot where the gunfire was outside and I pushed Jake?
Yes, that was the Noble.
Yeah, that was the motel where we recorded that podcast.
The Noble Motel. Yeah, I remember that was the most surreal thing when there was I wish we were recording, but we were literally like on break. Like Dan and Jake were outside just like kind of getting some air because it was super fucking hot in the room. And I remember I was sitting in the corner and it sounded like almost like a car hitch dropped their trailer. And it sounded like that happened 3 times. It's like boom, boom, boom. And then you guys came barging through the door. You dove in front of Jake and pushed him into the room and then closed the door. And you're like, there was somebody just shooting like right out in front of the motel. Yep. And then we saw that guy running through the parking lot of the motel into the trees behind the motel. And then like 5 seconds later, there was cop cars everywhere. It was insane. We witnessed a drive-by shooting in the flesh. Yeah. So you want to do
I think when we do this next little excursion, definitely we should say some stuff. Hey, let's watch the one with the prison.
Yeah, that's what I have queuing up here.
Yeah.
It definitely was a shock. Thank you everyone for your concerns. But luckily the building was like kind of like an L shape, and we were on a balcony. Like it opens up like in a courtyard, almost like if you can picture it like this. And this is the front of the building, my 2 pointer fingers here. The drive-by shooting happened around here, and we were on the 2nd floor balcony here. But there's like a big opening and like kind of like an overpass or like a marquee where cars roll into the main lot. But it was probably less than 10 meters from where we were. Like it was, you heard it loud and definitely proud. Glockenspiel Pickle, good evening. But yeah, this was another video we filmed while we're in Jersey. Not whatever this video game is, but we got to make sure we skip all Dan Bell ads. Sorry, what did you say?
That was real footage we shot.
Yeah, that was the footage outside the Noble.
Yes.
Of the
I filmed this commercial.
In your groove. Isn't
the
that
violent
worst?
battle.
What if I told you that there was a way for you to skip ads
You filmed
like
this
forever?
lady too. This is
Pi,
Violet.
And if it sounds familiar to you,
Violet when she's not wearing her garb, her 70s.
Oh, underneath it all, she's Asian. She's an Asian girl.
That's not what I was going for, but sure. Your aunt had bed bugs in her house, brand new furniture, had to all be thrown out. It's expensive to get your house exterminated.
Oh,
yeah, bed bugs are crazy, and they're so hard to get rid of.
Man, look at this shot.
Yeah, this shot, Dan was driving the car, and I was standing in the truck bed, trying to hold it as steady as possible while pulling focus. And you had that sound effect in mind for the longest time, too, of the...
Yeah, well, we had to sit there for...
Yeah, we got it pretty... Like, we sat there for maybe 30 minutes, and then we got it, but... You did really good with the sound and the Foley here.
I know.
I knew I was going to instantly regret complimenting you.
I heard someone sweat.
Bromley, we're watching, This is Dan Bell, the video that we filmed in Jersey on the motel and the prison in Jersey. Can't remember the...
I swear to God, when we filmed this prison...
Oh my God.
A candle. I said, no one's going to believe us. They're going to think we put that in there.
This fucking scene, sorry, yeah, because like this scene is probably one of the crazier encounters in an abandoned place, or at least like just this whole prison experience in general. But I remember walking down that like area there, and you can see the room that we're in here has like a little barrier, a little barricade. I don't know if somebody put it up and they left, or if they put it up and they were like sleeping or hiding in the room. But I just remember walking over in this dark prison, and it's probably what, 3 a.m. at this point.
Yeah.
Because we always decide that 3 a.m. is the best time to start filming these places. I catch out like through the screen, I kind of see a glimmer, and I'm like, wouldn't it be crazy if it was a candle? And I look over, and there's like kind of like a makeshift altar in the corner with like a fake like plastic skull and a couple candles, and one of them is fucking lit. And like obviously if I were faking it, I'd be like, oh my God, Dan, a candle. But I was just so shocked. I was like, damn, there's a fucking candle in this room. And it was just like, I don't know. I was just so caught off guard. And as soon as I saw that candle, I was like, no one's gonna fucking believe that this is like, that we didn't set this up.
Same. I was like, no one's gonna believe that.
Yeah, but it was just fucking crazy.
Dan, there's a lit candle. Oh, there's always...
And you can see right in the corner there, they had their little skulls and little candles. We actually drove across that bridge in the B-roll here.
It's just stock footage.
Yeah. Great stuff. Great quality though.
I gotta pay for it, but it's worth it.
Yeah, I mean it's professionally colored. Looks great. Oh, so another Dan ad here. You're really raking your viewers over the coals with all these inserts.
I gotta run to
Make some friends.
I'm
See
kidding.
how this is.
I couldn't believe this place with the fucking... They're gonna be small.
Naloxone kit. Or Narcan kit or whatever it's called. Yeah, that they had them fucking on deck because they knew what was going down in those motel rooms. Love to do urbex, but knew I'd get murdered on my first time out. I just gotta be safe.
I've never seen anything like that in my life.
They had like 8 boxes of
Oh,
it
this is
sitting on
the
counter.
dirt stash
I wonder
era
if that's
Look
here.
at this vehicle. This guy's driving a Range Rover.
Yeah, so the Narcan kits, for those of you who don't know, is for people who overdose on fentanyl. They use it to bring them back to life and resuscitate. So there's a lot of drug use in what is called the Friendship Motel.
Oh my God, look at
And
that.
oh my God, there was so many
Look at this
cockroaches in this room too. I cannot believe we use this as our green
I wonder
room.
if that's what
I know.
stinks.
And I thought I would totally fall asleep.
Green goo from street trash.
Yeah, you had a nap in
This is
there.
not another dirty
I
room,
could
by the
not
way. It
sleep
says-
for a minute in
We
here.
just checked in here to do that other place tonight.
Dude, I was so tired.
What is that smell? It smells like
I mean,
bad perfume and
that is true. We were constantly up 3 a.m. filming every single day.
Oh, the air is on. Okay. Oh.
Yeah, there was as soon as we turned the AC on
Nothing new here.
and we turned the lights off, there were roaches
Can't tell
just
what's gonna be
coming
more
out of the
scary, the abandoned motel or this
out of
one?
every corner of this place.
I don't think there's roaches at the other one. I'm telling you right now, I don't think we're gonna see any roaches.
Which, funny enough, I don't think there was roaches at the other place.
What?
I'm just checking my batteries, muttering to myself.
Oh,
I should really
How's your
put this
audio
video
sounding?
together
It sounds
for
very
because
good.
it was a good explore.
Alright.
I'm gonna. Oh, it's great.
If this one's above 40, I'll be
I
good.
should really edit my uncharted travel video, but I don't know
What
if
are
I
you
got as
just
good footage as
calibrating?
you.
Oh no, I can guarantee you didn't.
Okay, shut the low-hanging fruit there, Dan. Fuck you.
Thank you, man.
I got this guy who came out of the bushes and he was like freaking out. He's like, "You don't want to go in there, man. There's gonna be police in there."
And he's like,
I'm like,
he's
shut
on
the
drugs.
fuck
I don't
up.
want to show you guys any trouble. but
Shut
it
the
has to be
fuck
nice
up,
if
you
people
bum. I'm
in
filming
here,
a
but
video.
the
You
police
too.
would bring them out or something like that.
He was sipping on the Viper.
Probably over the weekend.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully they have the take today off.
Yeah.
Hello, Atmosphere
He also
ASMR. Hope you're having a
seemed like
wonderful
he could've
night,
been
my
on
friend.
so.
Yeah.
Those of you that are enjoying the stream, please feel free to leave a like, and if you haven't already, consider subscribing. We've got a good
Is the door
stream
open?
coming on for you guys tomorrow. We're doing a marathon stream on this channel. It's going to be a nice 6 to 8 hour live stream. We're doing a LAN party stream here at my house. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh, wait, never mind.
Feel free to tune in tomorrow, 2 p.m.
What the
EDT.
hell is that? Brandon, watch out.
Oh my god, yeah, I forgot about this fucking... That same bile, I think, was the same bile that was out front of our
Puke.
hotel room.
Yeah.
What the hell is that stuff?
I don't know, but it was fucking all over.
Originally, I wanted to get a room here, but when last time I went here, it was open. They wouldn't rent me a room.
We gotta be careful with the lights.
Oh, you ventured down here when it was actually like still.
Yeah,
Why wouldn't they rent you a room?
they said they didn't have any rooms available.
I find that hard to believe.
I know. I drove around the place and I'm like,
Banquet hall.
there was like just crackheads, like just kind of creepy people everywhere.
Yeah, you're right, Ange. Someone definitely having a bad time there. Do you think there was like a venue or something, like a wedding or something going on? I can't see them having no vacancy.
No, there was. Do you think someone had a wedding here recently? Can you imagine? What a way to start out a beautiful life with a partner.
Starting big. Do you think they just see you like and they think, oh, this guy's like gonna leave a bad review or whatever?
I just
on our
think they were only renting at that point to like bums. They probably didn't. They probably had lost their license
been
or
used in so
something.
many years.
Oh, okay.
unsalvageable.
Thought maybe you were an inspector or something.
Yeah, but I mean,
Amanda's dream wedding venue.
Yeah.
Notice.
Expensive, like that Vulcan grill right there.
Oh yeah. Oh, this is fabulous.
Put some of that puke in a jar and
The
sold it.
motel attic.
Who the fuck would buy that, Lochner? Oh, and this fucking attic reeked too.
Mm-hmm.
I thought we were gonna find
you
something dead up
imagine?
here, like an animal or something.
Oh, someone was sitting there?
Yes.
Bye.
Probably raccoons.
Damn, look how far back that goes.
Yeah,
Oh
it was
my
hot
God, yeah,
and
it expands
stinky
the
up
whole
in this
building.
attic. AFA. I don't know what you mean by that, Apocalypse. Yeah, it was the stench of death. Look at all this insulation too for the
Very
piping.
easy to hide a body up here.
Oh yeah.
But that one light, I don't think it's this one that I'm holding. That one light that you had, Dan, is fucking amazing.
The big metal one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the what is that called?
Olight? Is it
Olight? Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
The kitchen keeps going, but it looks like it's bare.
Selena, my fave duo. I used to watch y'all religiously. Well, glad to see you back, my friend.
Well, thanks for not watching us religiously anymore.
Yeah, thanks for giving up on us.
Selena, how dare you come here and tell us you don't watch us religiously?
You fucking asshole, you abandoned us.
Just leave us a super chat and everything will be fine.
Yeah, my feelings can be mended with money.
I'm just kidding, Selena. I don't care about you.
Oh my god.
Shut the fuck up.
Another horrible joke.
Don't let Dan bully you like that.
That's why the kitchen fucking
Didn't mean to,
stunk so
guys.
bad.
I'm back now. I'll
It's
catch
coming
up.
out of that fridge.
You guys made Selena an atheist,
Yes.
Ephraim says.
That refrigerator smelled like shit.
Yes. It was full of rotten food. It definitely was crustier than Colin's hands, Aflab. That's true. My god. They had so much stuff. Like
There's a bar.
I wonder if somebody bought it wholesale or what was going on with this place. Because quite literally everything was left behind in this motel. You'll see in the rooms later, there's like all the furniture. Some of the rooms are still done up, like as if they're going to be rented tomorrow. It's crazy to see.
What?
Oh yeah, there was people constantly pulling up in the parking lot here. There was somebody sleeping out in the parking lot in their car when we pulled up. I kept like in the back of my head, I kept like trying to listen for people pulling up, because after that random guy that came out of the woods told us there was a heavy police presence here.
Sorry, I just ordered food.
No, you're fine.
That's why I've been quiet. I haven't been paying attention.
That's okay. You never pay attention whenever I'm talking anyways, Dan.
You got that right. I got ADD.
What does ABD stand for?
ADD.
Oh, I thought you said ABD. I thought you were gonna make up some.
Delicious dick. This place was very creepy. I love that beautiful Alan Splet windscape that I put on.
Yes, that's your library of winds, right?
Yep.
That's great. How much is it?
Something.
Are they still? It's still for sale, right? Like you still get it?
The sound effects?
Yeah. Like you
I
can still
think-
buy that
I
library.
think so. I think,
look at
but some of the sounds I have are directly from the estate. So
Ah, I see. Yes, I remember you telling me about that, the history. That's so cool.
yeah, like you can buy. There's quite a few, and once you buy them, you own them outright.
Yeah, and you can use them forever. That's kind of like the library that I pay the licensing for, the Epidemic Sound. But I find nowadays there's so many people that use those sounds and that like every track.
I'm on Epidemic. I do Epidemic and Envato too.
Envato.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've considered. There's also I think the one's called like Licks or something, where it's like it's pay per track. Essentially,
I like Envato because they have a big stock library of footage,
There's a kitty cat.
and I can just grab stuff and use it when I want. And then I use Epidemic for the music, because Envato, I've been copyright struck by Envato a few
Look at all
times.
these.
oh
These are do
I'd
not
rather just not have to
disturb,
deal with that, so I just don't use their music.
tags we put in the door
Yeah.
of the room.
fuck. I've only ever had one issue with Epidemic, but I just disputed it and it instantly got
Looks like
cleared
they
up
had
because they
hot
saw that I had the license purchase.
Yeah, Epidemic's quick. I mean, if there's any problem with Epidemic,
Yeah,
I just
they're on
bought
top.
the yearly package, the premium yearly.
Yeah, that's what I do too.
I can post on the Film It channel. This is Dan Bell, Instagram, Facebook, everywhere.
Mhm. The thing that I like with Epidemic is you can separate the different tracks, so you can get if you just want the drums of something or you just want the strings.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it adds a different, completely different
let's
sound.
make this an entire stream promoting Epidemic sounds.
That's not what I was trying to do. I just got my train of thought going.
Now they do have
Scott.
good music, but I don't use the popular shit.
Yet.
Yeah, you gotta really dig.
You gotta dig. You gotta dig.
So like,
They left everything behind, Scott. I swear, they just. And
can't believe it.
I guarantee you, if we go back to this place, it's gonna be way more fucked up.
Thrashed.
Yeah, that's the thing. As soon as you like
I can't believe they have wood.
put out a
panels.
video like this and it becomes popular,
Yeah,
and
it's
then
like
people get an inkling of where the place is, kids just get in there, or vandals just get in there, or looters get in there, and it's.
How many views does this video have?
Yeah, it's panel.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's see.
I thought it was like a fake veneer, but no.
Let's have
It
a
is
look.
a fake veneer.
139,000.
It's panel.
That's not bad.
It's just a wood
Yeah.
panel.
Oh yeah.
Man,
Alright, I
this
wanna-
place is
Considering today, like the internet's so saturated with
There's scrappers
Urbex
that come by,
and
kids that come
fucking
by. Most
malls.
of the windows are smashed.
Oh
in.
yeah.
it's like impossible to
You
get
can
used
tell
in.
just by the growth
Oh.
of the.
It's because you got to stand out through quality. That's the biggest thing. Here, I want to skip ahead to the when we heard that noise here, because then we do the noise in the prison. Because this is just people have seen abandoned motels.
Tactic.
They know what it looks like.
Are incredible.
Or sometimes they'd use it as like an alarm system.
Exploration,
If
incredible
they'd hear the chair fall.
narrative and
Incredible
exploration.
narrative.
You see that in a lot of places.
Oh,
That's true.
It was so creepy.
Yeah, we kept hearing footsteps upstairs.
This sounds like there's somebody. This is jumping around. I just don't know.
First up, we were trying to be quiet, because like, and then
Oh,
yeah, what a fucking jarring sound to hear. You're just walking through a motel and you think you're alone, and then all of a sudden you hear it sounds like a child running through the hallway.
God damn them.
Spagooty is right, Jester man. I love how you're more pissed off than you are scared. You're like, fucking hell,
Oh,
man.
look at this shot. Look. Oh, God, I love that.
And that motel is active with the graffiti on it.
That is
Flickering
an
lights.
opening. That's the opening to a movie right there.
Yes.
A really fucked up motel movie. Oh, that was in Camden right there.
Yes, yes. Some of the worst neighborhood areas I've seen. We drove through Camden. It was. I don't often get shocked driving through a neighborhood, but that, especially during the day. At night, it was a lot less. There was more screaming people, but it was a lot less people watching going on.
Yeah.
But during the day, we saw drug deals, we saw drug dealers, we saw people cracking out, we saw people soliciting homeless people. It was just, we saw everything in Camden.
This, I can tell you, this prison was fucking horrible.
Yes. I wasn't like originally. You can see I had my camera down. I didn't really know if I was gonna film it or not because I knew it was just gonna be trashed inside. But I wish I started filming from the very beginning because like the whirlwind adventure that this prison sent us on.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
There's people living here.
And there's a guy sleeping in not this room, but there's another room that has drapery over it. We didn't exactly go into there, but
The Sony, the Sony FX3 is just incredible.
yes.
The
I
footage
thought
is absolutely stunning.
for low light and for like image quality, especially in these conditions, like it looks like you're right here with us pretty much. And I wonder if I'm even playing it at the highest resolution. I'm at 1080p. We can go up to 4K here with this. You guys can see 4K stream.
I mean, there is no noise whatsoever. It's just
No.
perfect. And still, I get the best use out of a $10 Amazon light that I bought like 5 years ago than any of the new
Those-
lights that I've purchased in the last 2 years.
Yeah, those LED panels, I swear to God, that every single one that I've bought that's like more than $60 has been shit. Those cheap, the cheap $10 ones, the battery life is incredible. The volume you get of like lumens and light is incredible. Here, you can see I forgot my LED panel, and I'm using my phone light. Professional that I am. Camden was good. Was once a nice little city.
I've actually seen a couple of videos of people who went here after we were here. Who in the right mind would go to this place after watching this video?
Yeah, we kept seeing somebody walk in behind the cells there. Like there was definitely homeless sleeping in here.
One of the videos, the person goes in and some guy starts screaming at them from the cell right here at the heart. There's somebody in a cell above them screaming at them.
I think you sent me that, honestly, like probably a week after we filmed in here.
In the event of an emergency.
But the craziest thing is, I mean, obviously a lot of people were sleeping, like a lot of the homeless in here are sleeping, so we're not like trying to disturb them. But usually if they hear people coming, or if we say like hello, we're just taking pictures, usually we get a response. There was people up and moving, like we could hear them shuffling around in this prison, and they were not fucking responding to us, which was the first red flag we should have picked up on.
I know, I said, I bent over and I said, my hole is warm and slick. Anybody wants it? And nobody came out.
Yeah, you were really surprised. Dan was offended at that point.
We're trying to fuck the homeless people.
Oh my god. You are fucking deranged. Death Robin, you guys are way too brave in these videos. Brave, or maybe we're just dumb, I don't know.
More like desperate for views. It's more like...
more like we need to put food on the table.
we're trying to eat.
Stay organized. I've experienced this myself. And
speaking of, we're gonna mute the ad and skip the ads. No, I'm kidding. I'm sorry. Everybody, go back and watch
Can you
the ad.
imagine being a prisoner in that time? That would have had 4 men in that little room.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, I couldn't.
Being in jail in here.
Couldn't fucking. You have no privacy. You can barely fucking. Like your shoulders are touching both sides of the cell there.
It's shared by multiple people. Like, there's probably 2 people in these cells.
And you can see where the toilet fixture used to go at the back.
Yep.
No insulation either. That would get fucking cold in the winter. It's all brick. Just solid brick walls between each cell. Hello, JW. Welcome to the stream, my friend.
These are just beams from the roof.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I wonder how long this place has been abandoned for. Hey, look.
Yeah, you could see the tarps right in front of you there.
Oh, yeah.
There was somebody sleeping in there.
It's just, it would have been so much better if the person had just said hi to us or what's up or something. The fact that they were just silently stalking us was like the thing that really freaked me out.
Yeah. Dikazimi, sorry for mispronouncing your name. We're watching the Jersey video that Dan and I filmed a few months ago. Back in was this back in the fall?
Hey, Dikazimi, hello Dikazimi.
I thought I saw some.
Hello
Flatline.
JW.
Brennan and Dan must have purchased one of the motion trackers and bring a couple infrared goggles or something. Yeah, that would have helped at this place. My God.
I don't think so. I think we would have done everything. You saw the guy's fucking hand, and I saw his feet.
Yes, it was okay. If you walk a little bit forward here, I can show you exactly where I saw his hand.
See,
I kept seeing him move through this doorway here.
Yeah. The thing is that I'm normally not bothered by that kind of stuff. I'm just like, whatever. But that room, when I saw that room with the fucking
candle
in it and all the satanic shit, that he had put satanic symbols and stuff all over the place.
Yeah.
I just don't want to fuck with somebody like that. I really don't. People like that are just really messed up.
That's somebody with like something wrong with them. Yeah, there was a shadowy, like a figure. There was a person that was probably hiding behind like this wall at some point. We kept seeing, like, because obviously you can see like with the moonlight outside of the prison, like out here there was like a couple windows. You kept seeing a shadow kind of like for a second walk in front of that, like a moonlight or whatever. So we kept I like back and forth, like multiple times. We kept seeing somebody walk through these two boards, and then we heard them deeper down in the prison because I think it like loops around. There's another hallway back there. They knew their way around this prison. And just to the left. Sorry, what were you saying?
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say just to the left of where you're filming right now is where the doorway where I saw the hand. Right here. Is it this one? No, it's not this room. It's the room beside it.
Yeah. Death Ramen asks, what would you guys say is the scariest place you've been? This is definitely in the top 5.
It's definitely up there.
All the places I've been, where is the scariest place?
Rats and everything.
I'd say for me, the most scared I've ever been was when the coyotes were after me in my my alone video. But in terms
I
of,
would have to say, like, going back, I think the scariest place I ever went was the meat factory.
The meat factory?
Yeah, we were terrified. We were absolutely terrified going in there.
Fuck.
Because it was so fucking big. It was this huge fucking building, and we were like lost. Like we're going through holes in walls, and I'm like, do we even know where the fuck we are? Like, it was that fucked up.
Yeah, I remember, so I'm just pausing it here to talk about that for a second. But yeah, I remember when you took me the one time, and I was like, how the fuck do you know where you're going in this place? It was like a maze, especially in the cellar area.
I figured it out because I'd been there with so many people. But this is where we see that.
Yeah, the candle.
On the wall, it says like abort your fetus, and
yeah,
like,
crazy shit.
Just nutty fucking shit painted everywhere.
But to answer that question, I'd say for my most intimidating or most frightening place, other than the coyotes, it's definitely one of the spots in Baltimore. I would say it's either the what's that one place called? The North or the Town Center, Town Square Mall, or Hampton Old Town Mall, where we got that guy was literally following us in his car, trying to block us in and like trap us.
What about that?
That was pretty scary. Or the Children's Asylum. I think one of those two. Or definitely, but
the two of us.
It was.
What would be like a place that we would have been like scared, like legit, like.
This was pretty fucking creepy. This prison, I would say, is definitely up there.
Because I can say when I took you guys to the Children's Asylum, I was over it. Like, I had been there so many times. I was like, oh, this place it was so boring to me. I was like, I can't wait to leave.
Yeah. I was more fascinated than I was scared, but it was just like there was just so much going on. And it was it was a thunderstorm. It was the perfect time to go.
Yeah, we just got featured on some channel.
For that video?
Some big channel put your video on their channel.
Oh, I think some people were sharing me a link to that because I saw a random thumbnail of me in like a blue raincoat, but I haven't really looked at that.
This TV show contacted me, and they wanted me to come on and do like a recreation of the video. So like they wanted me to do the daytime version with the shadows and stuff in it. They wanted me to do like I was like, hey, I'm not doing that shit. The money, it's just not enough. I mean, they pay you, but it's like, I don't want to be on a ghost show. I really don't, because I don't think it was a ghost. I think it was a person that I saw in the place, but
that's also not your brand. That's not like what you do. You're not trying to find spirits,
you know. And you got to sit there and do that like reality TV fucking shit. They're gonna put me on.
Yeah. They're
gonna film me. They're gonna be like, okay, could you say it like this? I just didn't know what was gonna happen next. You know, it's like that.
They're going for their sound bites.
I am not. There's no way I'm doing that.
Yeah, that's the same place that we're talking about right now, Bromley Ben. It's the Gundry Glass or the Children's Asylum in Baltimore.
And that's like that place. I can tell you guys was so beautiful. It was a beautiful building.
Mm-hmm.
That is now, there is nothing there. It is a plot of grass.
Yeah, and so
the ground.
Unfortunately, it was like just a month after we filmed it too that somebody came in and burned it down, and it's a damn shame because it was a beautiful building. It had so much history. It was a historical part of Baltimore.
Beautiful stone house. Probably took years to build it.
Had coal chutes, all the old like
the windows,
fixings.
the beautiful
wooden banister.
Banisters, everything in there. It could have been a gorgeous house if they had,
Yeah.
Could you imagine like redoing that place and living there though?
The property was even nice too. It had a big backyard.
That house gave me the creeps. It truly did. There were times in there where I heard things, and
the fact that there were homeless people living in the walls would definitely freak me out.
I don't know if it I was there with people at night and we saw someone in the window. And
that would freak me out
during a live stream. And then that fucking channel Meet what are they called? Meet it was this channel that people thought it was like a serial killer. Meet Sleep. Do you remember Meet Sleep?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so Meet Sleep was a fan of mine. And so I was doing that live stream and I see the person up in the window. I'm like, oh my God, look. Meet Sleep posts a link to the live stream on their like never used Twitter. And everybody and their fucking mother runs over there, and then they all think that I'm Meat Sleep. And I'm like, I'm not Meat Sleep. I don't know who Meat Sleep is. They wrote me. I know it's more than one person. They wrote me and said that they were big fans.
Damn, that's very cool.
But I could never, because I wanted to collaborate with them and do
I think I remember you telling me about that.
I really liked their stuff. I thought their stuff was really good. And of course, trolls had to ruin it because they were just trying to figure out who they were and they wanted to post. And it's like, come on, God, can we just have fun? You know?
It's like the OG.
The Meat Sleep channel, I mean, people still on Reddit talk about it. They think it's, serial killer posting. But like, what serial killer is going to have that kind of fucking talent to make those kind of videos?
Yeah, like the cat killer or whatever, Luca Hamalga or whatever. He had no he was just trying to get any clout he could get. He had no
but he was fucking, that guy was that is horrible what he did to that poor guy.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I feel like those people, they're not trying to make something like artistic. They're just trying to fucking kill and be cool.
Meat Sleep and that fucking Canadian serial killer. Those are two entirely different things.
No, that's what I'm saying.
The serial killer was legit batshit fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And he was also in a porn. Did you see the gay porn he was in?
He did everything. He got a bunch of plastic surgery. He went on a plastic surgery show. Some sort of, because he was just trying to do anything he could for attention.
The Meat Sleep project was, it was like early YouTube, and they would post videos that were kind of disturbing. I mean, there was one where there's like a woman and she's like wading in a river. And it's just like a camera off in the woods next to the river, like, and they zoom in on her in the river.
Yeah, pretending to be like a stalker.
Yeah, and I was like, oh man, that is so good. Like, that is really gonna get people going. Because I knew from the start, I'm like, there's no serial killer in the world who could make the content that's interesting and fun.
Yeah,
I'm like, it's not a serial killer. It's just, I just thought they were very talented. I was very, very honored that they did that. But it was funny because when they posted that, I got contacted by every fucking all these channels making Meat Sleep videos.
They were trying to get the scoop.
I must have gotten 50 messages from different channels of people like, hey, do you know Meat Sleep, or are you Meat Sleep?
Are you affiliated?
Would you talk about the project? Would you talk about and I'm like, dude, I don't know anything about it.
That's funny.
I don't even know their name. I don't know if it's a girl or boy. I don't know anything. They just said they sent me some very cryptic messages, but they wouldn't
Like,
come out and
elaborate or anything.
and say, "Hey, I'm eating sleep" or whatever. They you know, it's like, dude, like I wouldn't give them away. Like I want to know. But
no, for sure. I guess they were scared. But yeah, I was gonna say anyway. This scene that I just paused in front of is right where we find the candle. The room on our left, you can see this is barricaded right here. Sorry, let me see. I can see the Victoria Life Coach. Thank you for the subscription. I appreciate you joining the family. And,
I know something about love. You gotta want it and
thank you, Dan.
That's what the sound sounds like. That chime.
Oh, at the start.
If you want into me, very high. Okay, and I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I think it was just a random bite that I grabbed. Maybe it could have been from that song.
That you're always gonna love him. Tell him right now.
Yeah, you could see this room is barricaded too. Sorry, I don't want to detract from your beautiful singing there. I didn't mean to shun your singing. It was very nice. But yeah, this is where we find the candle. You can see there's like a screen right here. There's a door right here. I'm like kind of walking by and I kind of see it out of the corner of my eye. I'm like, what the fuck? And I look and I'm like, oh my God, it's a candle. But I have a very I have the most boring reaction ever. But I'm like, because it's just a genuine reaction. I'm like, what the fuck? Sorry, I'll play the video. See, I kind of look and I'm like, oh my God, the candle's still lit.
Doesn't it sound like it? Doesn't it? Listen. Pause the video for a second. Okay, say you get a new membership, right?
Hey, wait, I can't hear the audio.
Hold on. You can hear that?
I heard the bass of it, but I don't know. It wasn't patching through. I'm sorry.
Whatever. Okay, let's continue on. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Dan. I don't mean to ruin your.
Can you guys hear me in the room?
Yeah, we can hear you on stream. Okay. Man. I think your mic is just too strong a filter, or Discord just has a noise filter.
Yeah, there's somebody in there.
There's somebody in there.
Yeah, that was fucking. I didn't see anyone. Just such a weird find in general. You're in this abandoned, desolate prison in the middle of nowhere. And there's a lit candle in one of the rooms that's barricaded.
Yeah, that's probably just fucking running around on us.
Yeah. I didn't see anyone.
I was worried because you started leaning in there with your camera. I thought when you filmed around the corner or whatever, I thought you were gonna stick your camera around the corner of the door frame and you were gonna see some guy pressed up against the wall staring back at you. That's what I was. Could you imagine?
No.
Like when you did this shot right here. Or I thought he was gonna snatch your camera or something. I don't know. I don't know what I expected. But clearly someone was.
I was just glad he wasn't
right there.
There was nobody in there, but obviously he had been in there
very recently.
Yes.
It's empty.
Yeah. It's insane. Yeah, Leatherface.
Huh?
That's his hiding.
Gets me panicking.
I don't want to find out.
I can hear my breathing and the camera loudly moving around me, and I'm in a panic.
Yeah. But we stayed in and we kept. As soon as you read that graffiti, I think that's when you're okay, we need to get the fuck out of here.
It's time to go.
Cause that shit looked pretty fresh too, and there was the same paint was used all in that guy's room. It was just some crazy person. But I remember we still went into another part of the prison and we still kept filming here. Bromley, at least he kept his room relatively clean. That's right, he did have a shovel, a broom. What does it smell? It smells exactly like you think, flatlined. It smells like Ange said, a meth head den with just various smells of must, decaying things, piss. And yeah, it was right, that doorway that we just walked out, that's where I saw it. It was like a hand wearing a plaid shirt, because I thought I saw something like coming around the doorway, and I shone my little phone light at the doorway, and I saw the hand slink back around the wall, and I was like, oh my god, there's somebody fucking there. And they must have been watching us that whole time. During this whole explore here.
What?
This is
Hold on just a second, I'll be back.
Oh, the food's here?
No, I'm just making a call. Hold on.
Oh, okay, no worries, no worries. I can mute your microphone here.
It's a rat. Fuck.
Yeah, I muted Dan for now. Oh yeah, this, like, after experiencing all that and we're seeing people, I think it's when Dan moves down into this corridor here that I'm like, there's somebody behind us. So I'm trying to like watch the rear. Okay, he's off the phone now. Let me unmute him. All
No,
right,
I
sorry.
muted myself.
Oh, okay, my bad, my bad.
Yeah. I have controls too.
I'm just trying to be safe. I don't know. They're meth quarters. Yeah, they probably are wondering what YouTubers are doing in their crib, but I'm sure after this video came out, a lot more people came to visit them, and that's why we saw a lot of the homeless people getting fed up and screaming at people and yelling.
Might be right around this corner.
But I remember as we entered this like enclosed area here, we started seeing fucking...
idea.
Yeah.
Bad idea. You don't want to get trapped down one of these corridors.
Some maniac wandering around. Yeah, because I remember you wanted like, I want to get one more shot of the prison.
Place is, I mean, visually it's incredible looking. It is straight out of a horror movie. But doing this, being down a corridor where you're trapped. Could you imagine we turn around and there's like some guy with like he has like needles in one hand and a knife in the other hand?
That's what I was envisioning the whole time. When I saw that hand on the other side of the door frame, that's what I was envisioning the whole time. I was like, this guy's gonna come at us with a needle or a little rusty pocket knife or something.
Yeah.
And we're carrying thousands of dollars of camera equipment.
Yeah.
We are in no position.
The main camp that we saw on our way in is right above us right now.
Yeah, we're now underneath where, if you saw in the beginning of the video, where that tarp was dangling over one of the cells.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
No, I said we just gotta be careful because we don't know how many of them are up and stirring.
I don't know. I don't think we should go upstairs.
No, I don't think we should go upstairs either.
I don't think it's safe.
Yeah, I was not about to go climbing up those stairs and go knocking on Buddy's cell.
Nope.
Hey man, you having a good trip or a bad trip?
Can we interview you?
Can you
Can we
tell
do a
us
TikTok? I want to do a TikTok where we feed you. We get you food and we'll play sad music.
Yeah, and then you dance with us. We'll give you a sandwich.
You dance with us and then here. Okay, so this is where I saw the dude's feed.
Oh.
Just walk forward. Don't go in there. Just.
Oh my god.
I don't know how we were still filming in here after all the... Like, they clearly weren't responding. We kept, even off camera, we kept saying, like, hello? Is anyone there? And dead silence. All you hear were the crickets. But it was insane.
Down there.
I just wanted to run. I was so scared.
Well, because we had to cross through this open courtyard to get to the door where we were, like, our way out.
Like, even like one of my friends said, they're like, who the fuck goes urban exploring in Newark?
Newark at 3 in the morning.
Like, my friend's like, you're absolutely out of your fucking mind.
Hey there.
Yeah.
He had to go to Newark. He had to go to Newark once for his job for like a week.
Legs with jeans
and he was just like, I have never seen such a shithole because he lives in fucking Manhattan.
Oh, I see.
And you know, Newark's right across the river, and it's just like, you know, he was like, oh, it was horrible.
No.
Only you. He texted me like in the middle of the night because I guess he found the video and was watching it. He's like, you're in fucking Newark.
Get the fuck out of here.
At 3 in the morning filming in a fucking abandoned prison with people
Night, Amanda. Good luck on your exams. Yeah, no, that's fucking... I can only imagine what your circle of friends thinks. Well, they know you're crazy, at least.
Is that the Amanda? Amanda, hi, buddy.
Yes, that is the Amanda. Sorry, thank you for subscribing. Whoever subscribed, I didn't catch the notification, but I appreciate you joining the family. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and the like button. Let us know we're doing a good job. I love you all, and thank you all for tuning in with us tonight. But yes, Amanda, good night. Good luck on your exams. She says, hi, bye, Dan.
You'll do just fine, dear.
That sounded very concerning.
You'll do just fine, dear. Dear. Man, look at those shots. Oh.
The decay in here is incredible. Like, very... If you take away all the trash, it's so... Like, the ideal picture of an abandoned prison.
I just remember we getting out to the street, and I was so happy. I was like, oh, I'm done. You hear the fucking shit? They're walking around behind the...
He's a freak. I just can't. I don't want to deal with him.
I was so happy to get back on the sidewalk and out of this fucking place.
That was fucking horrible.
Oh my god. Hello, that's your closing comment. That was fucking horrible.
It's just one of those dudes where you're just like, you're walking through a sludge of human feces.
I saw his fucking hand.
I saw his
and
feet.
piss
Like,
and garbage
it might have been
and
different
everything you
people,
can
'cause, like,
possibly
when I saw,
imagine.
are you still recording?
Yeah.
When I saw the what's it called? It was coming
Bromley,
from the
I don't
area
think
where we
you
saw the
get
candle that was lit.
You don't necessarily get danger from lead exposure unless you like ingest the lead. So like we're actually like touching stuff or from taking the paint chips and eating them, which Dan did a couple of times.
On the other side,
if you don't do that, then you're fine.
It was
love
like
lead.
just his hand and a flannel fucking
tastes so sweet.
And then when I tried to light it, like, retreated.
Dan was a paint chip baby, and it explains a lot of his character.
I just fucking saw his hand.
Keeps my creativity going.
He wasn't saying anything. Like he wouldn't.
He must have been laying in that room with the candle.
Oh, I just remember seeing that hand. My God.
And then he started.
Death Ramen.
I don't
a
understand
dream place I could have explored would have been Nara Dreamland in Japan.
That portion of the prison.
Oh, of course.
But I just don't get why he wasn't saying anything.
The lamest.
Well, he knows the place better than
possible place.
So cool. What do you mean?
In the walls.
So lame.
It's like a better version of the Six Flags New Orleans.
Just.
Why? Where would you explore if you could, Dan? Anywhere?
Like, unless he's like teleporting
anywhere.
around. I think there were multiple people watching.
I think there were multiple people too. I just kept hearing people shuffling around.
We saw.
I'm like.
We saw the one guy sleeping as soon as we walked in there, but he was just asleep.
He was asleep.
Or
or whatever.
But
unfinished China.
There were needles everywhere.
Oh,
Yeah,
like
it was
the construction zones and stuff.
Prison turned encampment.
Yeah, that would be very cool
it
too.
Stunk. You could tell there's been
condensed
people
and
living
empty
there for
ghost
time.
villages of China.
Collections of clothing. Various.
I mean, you could always plan a trip. Would make for an interesting documentary.
Yeah. I know. I want to travel so bad. I miss Mama.
Aw. Yeah, that's true. Your parents love hanging out with her, though. Additional photography, Brennan Evangelista. Look at that. I'm famous. I did it, Ma. I'm in a video. What did you, so that was our Jersey time. You saw both of the videos.
Yay, that was good.
Everybody, please clap, as the kids would say. What'd you order tonight for dinner, Dan? What's on the menu?
I got a light salad and some mineral water.
Oh, nice. Very
yeah,
nice.
I'm kidding, right?
I know.
Please.
I was playing into the bit.
I got a fucking pizza pie.
A fucking pizza pie. The good fucking kind from the good
I got
people.
a fucking pie. Okay, I'm gonna eat a fucking pie. I'm gonna put the rest in the fridge.
Our family.
I'm gonna eat the rest of the fucking pie for fucking lunch tomorrow.
Thank
you. Got
you.
A fucking problem with that?
It's my bat time. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. I hope I read that right. And I do got a problem with that, okay? You gotta take care of yourself.
Oh.
Oh. At least they couldn't do the copyright strike on this stream, eh? Because you can't copyright strike your own content.
JSTRM4N says music and sound editing is top notch. That's what you get with me. You get the best. You understand? You get the best.
You want to stain? Yeah.
You get the best.
No, we're looking to do lots of fun things in the future. We want to do the Pine Barrens, all that fun stuff. I'm actually very glad that this.
I'm really looking forward to shooting some new creepy stuff.
Yes, I think honestly, like, you need to revive your Creeps and Monsters series.
I can't wait. And yeah,
there is a lot we can definitely film for that.
Yes, there is.
The Jersey Devil, some stuff out in the Pine Barrens.
Yes.
Some fun stuff.
Oh, yes. There's all kinds of stories in the Pine Barrens. Yes. I might want to start out, though, at the Micho in Pennsylvania. There's a forest in Pennsylvania I want to start out at.
Ah, well, I mean, I'll follow you and help you in any way that I can. The Micho, what's special about the Micho?
It's a state forest in PA. It's probably 25 minutes from Gettysburg. But there has been a ton of sightings there lately.
Oh, sightings of Bigfoot or of
Bigfoot, yeah. Sasquatch.
Then if it's fresh,
I watch that shit all the time now. I'm like obsessed with it. So
that'd be very cool. Because I mean, I'm sure with a lot of active recent sightings, you could get some good interviews too.
Hopefully. It's really hard if you're not a fucking cable conglomerate to get anyone to sit down on camera for you.
Really? I mean, I feel like you have some credibility. Like if you laid down your credentials or accolades.
No, seriously. That's the fucking problem. No one takes me seriously.
We ought to fucking make them, I say, huh?
I'm gonna be like, hey, take this fucking seriously. I'll take a fucking piss right in their fucking face.
Oh,
sit down and talk. When I ask a fucking question, you answer the question. You got that? Sit down there and shut the fuck up. Now tell me about Bigfoot. I'm not talking about your fucking mother either. Bigfoot, Sasquatch.
The Sasquatch, not your mother, not the fucking rug of your mother.
No, not your fucking mother. We want to talk about the Sasquatch.
No, get her out of the picture. I know she stumbles into the background.
I had my fucking tongue in a Sasquatch last week. Oh
my god, I fucking hate our stupid
New
York Italian.
It wasn't in the woods though. It was out on the island.
It was in my apartment.
It was a snatch squatch.
A snatch squatch.
A snatch squatch.
Where do you fucking come up with this shit? Oh my god.
I saw the fucking snatch squatch.
All right. I think this stream has gone on for long enough. This is a great place to end it. For those of you watching, thank you guys for joining us tonight.
We could just go and just watch fucking our old videos.
I think that's a good idea. If we're gonna keep getting strikes from
I only have like 400 of mine.
Yeah, I have about like 8 of mine, 8 or 9 probably.
Yeah, watch yours, watch mine.
Could watch some alones, do some commentary, watch some of your old Remex videos.
This so long. I miss doing this. It was fun.
I know. We go on the podcast, but we don't really have any like visuals or anything to watch, and we haven't done a live stream on this channel in a while. But I would definitely love to do some of that. But thank you so much for joining me, Dan, and thank you so much for joining me, chat. We'll be live again tomorrow, 2 p.m. EDT. We're doing a marathon live stream, LAN party with a couple of my friends. Dan will not be there, but we will be streaming just like we did with the Marvel Rivals stream on our channel.
I'm invited.
You could come if you want. You could join in if you want.
No. I'm busy.
But we'll be back again tomorrow if you guys are interested for most of the day. Tune in. It's going to be a lot of fun. We'll be gifting some some channel memberships. So those hearts that you see beside people's names, you'll have some opportunity to get some of those, become a channel member, support us, support our friends. And we got a lot of stuff planned for you guys. More details on our Discord, which link is in the description below if you're interested in joining. Never miss a stream. We usually stream every Tuesday and Thursday. Thank you all. And to all, a good night.
Guys.
Thank you,
Have a
Dan.
wonderful night, everybody. It was fun as always. Love
and
hanging
thank you,
out.
chat. Love you guys. Goodbye.